I recently put a poll on LinkedIn asking about why people are doing multi-cloud. 53% of people said the reason was they're using the best parts of both clouds, so data and AI on Google and maybe some app or IoT stuff on Microsoft or AWS. It kind of makes some sense to me, and I'll dig into that a little bit. 3% were quoting higher availability. That one I don't get at all. And 18% were worried about vendor lock-in, and then the rest said that they didn't do it at all or didn't care. The 53% who want to use the best of both clouds, this one I do agree with. Google does have a way better data story, and they've got some really good products that can get insights from data much better than some of the other clouds at a better price point as well, entirely serverless solutions, things like that. Now the cost to run this is pretty high. If your business makes $100 and it costs you $10 to run each cloud, running two clouds is obviously going to mean a 10% reduction in capital because you're spending that on this second cloud. Now, if that data lets you be 11% more profitable, you're in the black, which is great. I just don't think a lot of people have looked at that cost versus outcome and made a decision based on that, but that one does make a lot of sense to me. The 3% that talk about higher availability, this one kills me. All of the clouds give you 4 nines, so 99.99% availability on most of their services. That tallies up to about 52 minutes per year of downtime, which most businesses and most consumers can tolerate. It's not a huge amount. Now, if your business really needs to get to 5 nines, so 99.999% availability, that's great. You're getting down to 5.5 roughly minutes per year, but you're literally doubling your cloud spend to get there. And some businesses might say, that's what we need. We actually need 100%. I'm here to tell you that 100% isn't achievable, and that extra cost is possibly wasted because you've now got a very complex architecture where you're deploying your apps to 2 clouds. And people will say, well, both those clouds are completely separate and we have something that's going to fail over that traffic, and that's great, but the thing that fails over the traffic is possibly a point of failure. The architecture is way more complex. You've got people delivering software to a repository, which is then getting pushed into multiple clouds and assets being deployed. So the extra complexities, I'm really questioning whether you're going to achieve that extra 9 of availability or whether that extra complexity is going to actually be a detriment to your uptime. Definitely something to think about, and obviously it's a solution that you can solve by throwing even more money at it, but there needs to be a point where you have to say that's enough. We're going to tolerate 4 nines. It's pretty much going to be fine for most businesses. Thanks.